They brought us horsepower, heart, and raw garage grit. But now, one by one, the engines have gone silent. The golden age of car restoration TV is coming to an end. With MotorTrend Productions shut down and Discovery slashing budgets, several beloved shows have been canceled. Here's what happened to each hit show, why they ended, and what's next for the cast. Roadkill. Roadkill wasn't just a car show, it was a culture. Hosted by Mike Finnegan and David Freiberger, the series featured wild builds, insane road trips, and a lovable, chaotic spirit. Launched in 2012, it became a staple for gearheads everywhere. But in November 2024, MotorTrend Productions shut down, taking Roadkill and all its spin-offs with it. Roadkill Garage, Junkyard Gold, Roadkill Extra, and Faster with Finnegan and Newbern. Discovery Warner Bros. Reportedly axed the studio due to mounting debt and a major corporate shift away from original automotive content. Fans were devastated, flooding Reddit and Facebook with tributes. Finnegan and Freiberger are still active, sharing builds on YouTube and attending events like Roadkill Nights. The show may be gone, but its legacy is far from over. Hot Rod Garage. Hot Rod Garage gave viewers clean builds with big horsepower and expert craftsmanship. It featured Tony Angelo and Lucky Costa wrenching on classic muscle, resto mods, and custom projects. The show was part of the larger Roadkill universe, and its high production value and easygoing chemistry made it a favorite. Sadly, it met the same fate in late 2024 when MotorTrend Productions shut down. Fans praised the crew's ability to explain complex builds in a fun, accessible way, and the series inspired thousands to pick up a wrench. Lucky Costa has returned to his personal garage and makes occasional appearances at car shows. Tony Angelo remains active in the performance car scene and does occasional media work. The cancellation marked the end of a high-octane era, but both hosts continue to be icons in the automotive DIY community. Engine Masters. Engine Masters was a pure horsepower playground. Hosted by David Freiberger, Steve Dulcich, and Steve Brule, it focused on dyno testing and performance tuning across all kinds of engines. The goal? Extract the most power from different setups and configurations. The show was beloved for its raw data, no-nonsense experimentation, and a bit of comic relief. Sadly, it was canceled alongside its sister shows during the MotorTrend collapse. Viewers especially loved Steve Brule's no-BS commentary and Freiberger's encyclopedic engine knowledge. With MotorTrend's production studio shuttered, there's little hope of Engine Masters returning in its original format. Freiberger and Dulcich are still creating content on social platforms, and Brule occasionally pops up in engine tech videos. The dyno room might be quiet for now, but the science of speed lives on. Bitchen Rides, led by Dave Kundig, was all about high-end, meticulously designed builds. Based out of Kindigat Design in Salt Lake City, the show focused on turning old-school vehicles into modern works of art. It featured next-level paint jobs, stunning bodywork, and precision engineering. Though it wasn't canceled due to the 2024 MotorTrend shutdown, the show quietly ended its run around the same time. Kindig continues to run his business and maintains a strong online presence. His brand is still going strong with merch, appearances, and design projects. Fans still regard Bitchen Rides as the gold standard of professional car TV. While the series may not return, Dave Kindig's influence in the automotive world remains front and center. Iron Resurrection. Iron Resurrection followed Joe Martin, his wife Amanda, and their crew as they revived rusted-out classics into stunning restorations. Filmed in Texas, the show combined heart, humor, and real shop hustle. It gained a loyal fan base for its authentic storytelling and down-to-earth cast. Unfortunately, it was another casualty of MotorTrend's 2024 programming cuts. Despite solid ratings and fan love, the decision to end the show was part of a wider move to axe costly productions. Joe and Amanda have continued working at their Martin Bros custom shop and share updates on social media. The show's absence leaves a big hole in the car TV landscape, but their commitment to quality and passion still inspires fans. Roadworthy Rescue, hosted by Derek Beery of Vice Grip Garage, had a short but impactful run. The show focused on reviving forgotten vehicles on a budget, often with just hand tools and sheer willpower. It brought a gritty, blue-collar flavor to MotorTrend's lineup. Canceled in 2024 with the rest of MotorTrend's original programming, fans were crushed but not surprised. Derek has returned full-time to his massively successful YouTube channel, where he continues to entertain millions with roadside rescues and budget builds. Roadworthy rescue may be gone, but Derek's audience has only grown stronger, proving you don't need a network to make an impact. Phantom Works ended earlier than the rest, in 2019, but remains one of the most iconic restoration shows. Hosted by Dan Short in Norfolk, Virginia, the series showcased full nut and bolt restorations and customer builds. The show ran for 9 seasons before being canceled due to production costs and creative direction disagreements. Dan Short continues to operate Phantom Works as a full-service restoration shop, and he occasionally appears in automotive events and interviews. The show set a standard for authenticity and craftsmanship that many newer shows tried to emulate. Its cancellation was one of the first signs that the golden age of restoration TV was fading. Garage Squad brought together pro mechanics to rescue stalled home projects. The crew would show up at a viewer's garage and turn years-long disasters into finished rides. It was heartfelt, high energy, and gave regular people a chance to see their dream cars come to life. Cancelled quietly in 2021, it ended without much fanfare. Many of the cast members, including Bruno Massel and Joe Zolper, returned to their respective careers in racing and shop management. While Garage Squad is no more, its message of community and wrenching for the love of it still resonates with grassroots builders across the country. Hand-Built Hot Rods aired briefly and focused on pure craftsmanship, fabrication, design, and traditional hot rodding with minimal fluff. Though it never reached the popularity of its peers, it had a loyal following. It ended in 2018, largely due to limited promotion and niche appeal. Despite its short run, the show earned respect for spotlighting the artistry behind metal shaping and frame building. Its cancellation wasn't tied to MotorTrend's shutdown, but was part of a slow fade in demand for traditional how-to shows on cable TV. Many of the featured builders are still active in local scenes and can be found on social media and at national car events. Classic Car Rescue, a UK-Canada co-production, Classic Car Rescue paired British mechanic Bernie Feynman with car dealer Mario Paccione. The show focused on buying wrecked classics, restoring them on a budget, and auctioning them off. It aired from 2012 to 2014 before being cancelled due to lackluster ratings and creative differences behind the scenes. Despite its rough-around-the-edges style, it built a modest fan base. Since then, Bernie has returned to the UK automotive scene, occasionally appearing at trade shows and car expos. Mario has kept a lower profile. While it never achieved mainstream success, Classic Car Rescue was an early taste of international car TV before the American wave took over. Overhauling was the show that started it all for many fans. Hosted by Chip Foose and originally aired on TLC, the show surprised unsuspecting car owners with jaw-dropping makeovers. It blended emotion, craftsmanship, and great storytelling. After a long run, the show ended in 2008, but was revived in 2012 and ran until its final cancellation in 2015. A brief return on MotorTrend Plus in 2019 gave fans hope, but no new episodes have aired since. Chip Foose remains one of the most respected designers in the industry, running his own shop and continuing to appear at car shows and expos. Overhauling may be gone, but its DNA lives in nearly every car restoration show that followed. Graveyard Cars, one of the few shows still standing, Graveyard Cars has outlasted many of its peers. Focused exclusively on Mopar restorations, it showcases meticulous work and plenty of shop banter. Led by Mark Werman in Oregon, the show is independently produced and has managed to stay afloat despite MotorTrend's programming cuts. As of mid-2025, new episodes are still airing. The cast has seen some changes over the years, but the core mission remains: bring dead Mopars back to life. Its survival proves that with the right formula and loyal fan base, there's still room for classic car TV, even as the industry shifts away from it.